What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the Simple Wealth Podcast. My name is Johan.
And I'm Jose, and after a long time, we're back. A lot of things have happened. Last time we were here, I barely bought my semi-truck, and now I'm done with the season, so it's been a long time. But with that being said, we're excited to bring the content, continue to do it week after week after week. We have our guest plans for the next couple weeks. We have two photographers. They're young, and we interview younger people on purpose because we want to show you guys that even though some people say it might take 10 years, it doesn't really have to, With the right information, it could honestly be taking anywhere from 6 to 9 months, and you could be making pretty good money with the correct information and guidance, like we said. But with that being said, in this episode, we're going to talk a little bit about, Forex, real estate, all those ads you might get when you're on Google about investing in the stock market or, doing a Shopify store, different stuff like that. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, we'll briefly describe them as well, so you guys can get a little insight on the kind of things you get once you Google search what an entrepreneur is. So, that being said, Johan, any things you want to start off with and examples of ads you've seen on the internet?
As I've seen?
Yeah, like any Forex or FBA.
Oh, yeah. So, I guess to start things off, we've always, I'm sure everybody goes through Instagram every once in a while, and you look through the comments of whoever's picture and you see someone saying, oh my God, I'm so thankful for this person. I made an extra $10,000 and I started off with $100, right? And you're like, man, why are all these comments here all the time, right?
Yeah.
So that's Forex, right? I did try that out for a little while. I only spent, I think, like $100. I lost $100 for a course that I never even finished looking at. It was all over the place. And I even till right now, I spent $100 on it, and I really don't even understand it to the 100%. I'm only like 70%, like kind of know what it is. I know it's like with currency, right? So you're kind of like trading like different types of currency and stuff like that. But it's that's as far as I know. I don't really know much about it.
And then with me, I was targeted, when I was 18. And I think the mistake here is getting into it for the wrong reasons. I was getting into it just to make money. I didn't even know what it was. I said I want to make money. I lost $300. Not lost, I paid for the program, never looked at it because I'm not interested in it, to be honest. But like you said, it's like a stock market for money. You exchange the Japanese yen with the US dollar at certain times and you make a profit. And we're not saying it's a complete scam. It could work. I've seen people that have been going hard at it for about a year or so and they make some money. But the problem we have with it is people try to target it as they sell you the course. They don't sell you, they're not really telling you, oh, I make money trading Forex. They're like, okay, get 3 friends to sign up and you could get your course paid for free. So it's about signing up people.
Yeah.
And that's where the mistake is, that's where the part we don't like, that you're mainly focused on signing up people instead of showing them your profits or learning it. Well, like I've said, we've seen people focus a year into that and make pretty good money. I mean, even there, for those of you guys that know Steezy A, he's from Patterson. He had a photographer that did music videos for him, and I followed him about 3 years ago, and now he rents Lamborghinis every day. He has a whole collection of firearms, and he's making pretty good money, and he does Forex. So it is possible, but just watch out for the big sign-up bonuses. Not bonuses, but they're charging $300, $200 for a course. You can honestly learn it online and dedicate yourself to it, but that's Forex to us, in our opinion. Remember, it's our opinion.
Yeah.
Didn't work out for us because we were interested. So, what else do we have?
After that, to do with I guess e-commerce, FBA and drop shipping is another big one. So I'm doing FBA and I did drop shipping as well. When I was an intern for Billy, that's when I did most of my drop shipping things. Because at the time, he had this a keto cookie company that he was trying to start up, and I was kind of helping him with that. So what I would do, drop shipping, it's cool if you already have an idea of if you have shirts that you're gonna sell, if you have your own brand or things like that, because it's a lot of work, to be honest. It's you have to not only reach out to people, market it yourself, tell them hey, you know what, you should try this, whatever. You also have to ship it yourself. You have to buy a certain printer to print out the shipping labels, and you have to it's not that much work, but it's just if you're trying to do something quick, it's not really the right way to make money, because it consumes a lot of your day, right? Because I would come to the office, I would I would market. I would reach out to people, talk to them. After like a couple of hours, after I had a good amount of people, I would go to the little warehouse room in the back, and then I would just start printing out labels, start like getting the boxes with the right things that they needed. Then I would go to USPS, ship it out, and then if there were any problems, if like someone stole a box from them or something like that, right? Then they would message me, and I would have to fix that myself, send it back, or like things like that. That's what drop shipping was. And then FBA, that's different. I feel like that's way easier because if you guys don't know what FBA is, it's fulfillment by Amazon, right? So that's like, how do I put it? It's like drop shipping, but you cut the work out. Yeah, it's just you're just a middleman. You're just you find a good item on Amazon, right? Say for example, like fishing magnets or something like that. You find a good item, you're like, oh, you know what, this is selling. I'm gonna find someone in China who manufactures it, so that because in China you get products for cheap, right? So that's what I did. I looked for manufacturers out there. Once I see someone that makes the product that I want for a good price, then I tell them, okay, can you make me 500 pieces of this, right? And then from there, they send it straight to Amazon warehouse, and you're just on your laptop, just making sure that you list it, that all the sales are going right, that you deal with all the customer service on your laptop. You're not like physically like, oh man, I gotta get 500 boxes and 500 items to do this and that. I mean, you can do that, and you could save some money, but it's not really like the most, how do I put it?
Efficient way.
Yeah, it's not the most efficient way to do it, but you can do it like that too.
And then, to be honest, I don't know if it's a personal thing, but Forex didn't work because it was all online. With things like Amazon and drop shipping, you could touch the physical product once it gets here after like a month or so of being shipped. But I feel like that's something I could have put my time into. But I had the whole meal prep thing going on, so I never got into it. But I understand how it works. I really like it. Some people automate it. Johan's almost going to finish up his whole process so he could give you guys some legit feedback on how the FBA works. Because we really like that. So that's something I would like to do in the future if I have time, or maybe my younger sister or someone. That's something I would actually dedicate my time to. Now, so Forex, not for us. We didn't like it. People just usually try to sell you the course instead of teaching you how they make money. And then drop shipping, pretty good, but it's a lot of work. You have to do all the marketing yourself, which usually involves Shopify, making your own website and everything. And then fulfillment by Amazon, Johan's getting that done, so we'll give you guys the good feedback, in the near future. So what else do we have? We have the Forex, Shopify, FBA, and then what else have we heard about?
You could talk about the pyramid.
Oh yeah. There you go. So multi-level marketing, as you guys know, it's a pyramid scheme. Yeah. That's what they like to call it. So I did one of those too. There was a point in my life where I was like, okay, I know exactly what I need to do, what I want for my future, but I don't have the money. I need $50,000. So I was literally trying everything to get there. Like I said, I put money into Forex, into Shopify, into Amazon as well. And then I also did multi-level marketing. We did it for a company. I love the service, but like I said, I don't like how they kind of market the product. The service was really cool. It's like an insurance company. You pay monthly for a lawyer to be on dial anytime you can call it up. If you have any issues, the hotel don't want to give you a refund, the towels are nasty, I'm going to call my lawyer. You can literally call a lawyer and, they'll get back to them and you can get money back. So it was a pretty cool product, but just the way that they market it, I didn't like it as well. It was all about getting people to sign up and teaching those people how to get more people, I really like the service. I made like $2,000 in like 3 months. So I did make money on there. And would I recommend that? I mean, you have to kind of know what you're doing if you're going to get into that. I would recommend it if you can't find, because you know how they say you are an average of the 5 people you hang around with, right? Well, how are you going to hang out with smarter people if people around you are not, smart, you could say. Yeah. So I would recommend to do that if you want to just hang around some, different people, because all those people in that area are really trying to, become better version of themselves. So they go to different events. They get as much information as they can. So it did help me to meet amazing people that I still talk to today. So that's what I could take away from that, I liked it because you network with pretty cool people. Even Johan here ended up meeting Eugene.
Oh, yeah. We had a little meeting in where was it at? Ford?
Oh, yeah. it made me do some crazy stuff. Like,
Yeah.
can you guys imagine? I got a office in Patterson. It was the Chevrolet GMC dealership because I can't say Chevrolet. Yeah, the Chevrolet dealership in Patterson. We were able to get that studio to host a meeting there. We had about 20 people. Thank you guys. Thank you guys that came out. But yeah, we ended up meeting Johan and
Yeah.
Eugene through there, right?
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was interesting. It's just at the time, I don't know. I felt like it was kind of a pyramid, so
Yeah.
I said no. But yeah, you can definitely meet a lot of good people there. That's a good way to like
Hang
to
around
get out there, to put your name out there and get to know different people.
And then our favorite comeback was like, "Oh, that's a pyramid scheme." Like, bro, you had a pyramid scheme in your job. You got then you got your manager is on top of you, then you got the regional manager, then you got the CEO. It's all pyramid. I don't know why you're tripping off me. Yeah, but that's just a term people like to use. So, multi-level marketing is the official term. Like I said, it's cool to hang around different people and meet new players. I went to Nashville, Tennessee, and I saw Grant Cardone there, which is a billionaire in real estate. So that was pretty cool. That's what I got out of that. It was kind of like a free trip. So that was cool. So we got Forex, e-commerce,
Drop shipping.
and then drop shipping, and then stocks. You want to do stocks?
Yeah, we could talk about stocks. So I mean, I guess stocks is we kind of talked about it a little bit with the Forex. Yeah.
But all right, in my opinion, all right. So stocks has always been there, right? But I feel like they market stocks as in, damn, dude, you should have put $1,000 into Amazon 6 months ago. You would have had 3,000 already, and I feel like that's the wrong concept we have. It's like more of a long term thing, in my opinion. Like, so if I would have graduated high school, I always knew, which this is my experience. Okay, so I graduated. I was 18, consistent income from working at the warehouse. And it was like, okay, well, I know the best advice I got from stocks is invest in companies you think are going to be here 10 years from now. That's the best advice I got because it's a long-term game, not short-term. So I was like, okay, I know Tesla's going to be here. They're amazing. I know Amazon's going to be here, Google and Apple. So I could put a little money into that. But nah, I'm going to start my meal prep like in 3 or 6 months. So I need all the money right now. So I never invested, and those companies are doing amazing now. So in our opinion, stocks are amazing, but just know it's a long-term game, not a short-term game. And something cool too. If you lose money in the stock market, it could be a tax write-off. So no risk there, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we know some people that make money off of stocks. I think for a living, right? Yeah. So it can be something that you can get yourself into. Just make sure that you put that in your mind. It's a long term thing. It's not like, oh shit, I'm gonna do this, and then a month from now I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be able to buy this car and do that. It's kind of a long term thing. All right, what else do we have?
So stocks, yeah. Before we log off the stock part, we have a day trader from Patterson's making pretty good money. He's shy, so he doesn't want us to mention him until he's making a lot of money. So he'll probably be on the podcast soon. So you guys know exactly who we're talking about. But you got stocks out of the way, and then you want to talk about real estate or what?
About real estate?
There's no real estate. All right, I'll take it. So real estate, okay. So you always hear real estate is the way you could for sure get rich. It's like a lot of people get wealthy through real estate. So my opinion in real estate is, well, the best advice I have, not in buying and making money, but to prepare yourself to invest, is making sure your credit is on point and keeping a consistent income for 2 years. Because I learned about real estate like last year. I've always heard about it, but I really dived into the numbers and the ways you can make money in real estate like last year. But ever since I graduated, I've been jumping from job to job to job to job, getting paid checks here. 1099, self-employed, being a truck driver. So being self-employed kind of ruins my record of 2 years of verifiable income and my taxes and all that. So I messed all that up. So I have good credit, but not a verifiable income for 2 years. So I can't buy a house now, So the things you guys should honestly keep on point in real estate is keeping 2 years of verifiable income as soon as you graduate, up to 20 years old, good credit, because all it takes is 3.5% down when you're a first-time home buyer. You could hop into a $300,000 house with only 3% down, which is what? $3,500?
Yes, sir.
Damn, it is, yeah. So, closing costs now that you could probably be like, what, 10, 15,000, which in 2 years, if you can't save that, what are you really doing with your life? Honestly, when I was in high school, 15 grand sounded like a lot. But man, after talking to my friends and everything, everyone's able to save that much money if you actually put that goal there. Unfortunately, I'll put it into sports cars and say bye bye to it right away. But it is a possibility. So real estate is really cool. There's a lot of information there. You could rebuild houses, buy
Duplexes.
what are they called? Yeah, duplexes, fourplex, and make good money. And if you guys hear these words and don't know what it is, honestly, take time out of your day to do some research because that's how we got the information.
Yeah.
We would hear like interesting things in podcasts, and we're like, oh, he should have dived more into that, And we researched it online, and we found all the information, write it down, and just have it available for whenever we're ready. So
Yeah, exactly.
real estate is definitely good.
Yeah, I mean, I've never done it, so I can't really say like vouch for it and say that it's the right way to go. But yeah, I mean, it looks like it is the right way to go. It looks like you can make some money off of it.
Yeah, I've done it in my head and in my sleep. So, no, I'm just kidding. No, we have some good friends that make pretty good money doing that. So, I mean, surround yourself with them, and maybe you can learn how to invest. But okay, so we got real estate, and then I had one more. What was it?
I feel like that's it. I feel like we talked about it. Forex, real estate, stocks, FBA, drop shipping.
And then, okay. My favorite one. All right. So people, I feel like they kind of ignore this one, or you guys probably don't even know about it. It has a certain name, but I can't think about it right now. It's basically where they tell you charge 5 or 10 businesses $500 a month to manage their social media.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
What is it called? You know what it's called?
So you're marketing, aren't you?
Yeah, but it has like a certain name to where it fits into the terms of Forex and all that. But, oh well. But yeah, so in that one, it's pretty cool because it's an advantage being young. You could be 18, 19, 20. It doesn't matter because the younger you are, people are going to think, man, this guy knows more than me about technology because you're actually targeting the mom and pop shops, which don't have any idea how social media works. So
yeah, I mean, you're pretty much you're going to mom and pop shops, right? And you're asking them like, hey, I'll put you on the map if you like give me a certain amount of money or whatever. And all you're really doing is creating websites for them, making maybe Instagram, Facebook accounts for them, and just kind of putting their name out there, making maybe Facebook ads, Instagram ads, things like that. That way, when they search up their name online, they're actually there. They're not just like not there, like they're only physically there.
Yeah, in my experience with that, people around Patterson don't want to pay over $500-$600 a month. So maybe there's an opportunity for someone there that's in high school that's willing to charge anywhere from $100 to $200 a month cheaper, which they might be willing to pay, and it might be worth your time because you're in high school. But that's definitely something to take advantage of because even for me, like once I can make some consistent income, I'm definitely going to be looking for someone that can handle my social media, and it's definitely going to be worth my time paying them, because it is a very important thing in the day and age we live now, being present in social media. So I feel like people ignore that one, but it is very, very important. I mean, the people I hang around with make hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, and that's not an exaggeration. They make a lot of money. So
Yeah,
they'll
crazy.
definitely be willing to pay you to advertise their personal brand.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, with that, is that it?
We have that one. Media marketing. What else do we have?
I feel
YouTube? Nah, just kidding.
I feel like as of right now, that's it.
That's it. I mean, my little 2 cents on YouTube is, to be honest, I'm much more interested in finding out what's going on in your life. Like, what has Jaime been doing since you graduated, instead of pulling pranks on your girlfriend or blindfolding through a corn maze or something like that. I feel like the content would work more. I mean, I tried it out, talking about what's been going on in my life, and in 28 days, I'm at 8,500 subscribers and a total of 220,000 views in like 5 videos I posted. So it's been going amazing there. So, I mean, YouTube's cool. You just don't gotta give up. I mean, you just gotta be consistent. Not like with the podcast. We've been trying, but hasn't been working out.
We both have very different schedules, so that's pretty difficult. But yeah, as of right now, that's what our 2 cents on those things. Now about, I guess, ourselves, our business. The reason why, So I guess the reason why you guys probably won't see me for a while is because I I mean, I think last time I was on here, I was barely looking for a manufacturer and for an item to sell, and now it's already being shipped. But the thing is that when you ship something from China, it takes 30 to 35 days. So I mean, unless you want to pay for air shipping, but that's gonna be a pretty penny, and I don't have that right now. So yeah, I'm waiting on that right now. That's why I don't have a lot going on at the moment. But who knows? 35 days from now, I will have something going on.
Is that because it comes in a little boat or what?
It does, yeah. It comes in a boat, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. But yeah, update on me. Check out my YouTube channel. I made $64,000 in 10 weeks truck driving. I kept quite a bit of that. Go on the YouTube channel and check it out. But I mean, it's been great. Honestly, guys, like I know $100,000 sounded like a lot when you were in school, and it is a lot, but it's not impossible to get there. Like in the last, I mean, I started working in August, so that's what the last 6 months of the month, kind of, like half at the end of this year, the last 6 months, I'm gonna almost make $100,000, close to it. And then this year, I'll probably make more. And that's crazy. I'm only 21, you know? So that's going to be pretty cool to share with you guys. We'll see if November goes out good. But I'll still sell my semi-truck and probably be over that. But we'll see. I'm going to continue updating that on my YouTube channel about how I'm building my personal brand and my restaurant that I'm planning to open next year. But yeah, another important thing we can leave you guys with is educate yourself about taxes. Because I'm no professional, but I mean, I've never had to worry about taxes. Not as in I'm not paying them, but it's not as bad as people think, to be honest. If you organize yourself correctly, taxes could be fun, in my opinion.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
reach to a professional, to be honest. But other than that, I mean, we are the #1 podcast in Patterson. We're the only one.
You guys heard it here first. #1 podcast, Patterson.
Yes, #1 podcast in Patterson, California. Yeah. Not Pittsburgh, but the other Patterson.
For real. Okay, well, you guys, thanks for listening to whoever's listening out there. And yeah, I mean, if you guys have any more questions about maybe Jose's business or about mine, go ahead and hit us up on the DMs. What's your Instagram?
Yeah, so my Instagram is J_Vadim. Hit me up if you have any questions. And remember, this is for the young people and for the older people too. But if you're young and you really want to get ahead of everyone else, hit us up. If we don't got the answers, you know, we'll text you. We'll send your number to someone that could help you out. I always have trouble saying those things. But yeah, we can hook you guys up one way or another is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, if you guys have any questions about e-commerce, hit me up 35 days from now, and I will have those answers.
And if you guys have any questions about money, hit me up. I'll have answers 2 days from now. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. Anything else you want to add before we head out?
It's simple, not easy.
Exactly. Simple, not easy.